Here's a complete guide for Lupa, where I'll be explaining her role, kit mechanics, weapons, relics, and teams. Let's start, without wasting any time. Role and kit breakdown. Lupa is a premium fusion sub DPS, focused on high liberation damage and buffing herself and her teammates. So how does she do all that? For that, let's understand her forte gauge first. These red lines filling up her forte are called Wolfflame, and Lupa can hold up to a maximum of 100 Wolfflame. You can gain Wolfflame stacks by using her normal attack, resonance skill, and liberation. After you have 50 Wolfflame stacks, that is half her forte gauge, an enhanced heavy attack called Wolf's Gnawing will be available to you. After performing the enhanced heavy attack, you will be gaining a Wolffaith stack. You can hold up to 2 Wolffaith stacks at max, and each Wolffaith lasts for 10 seconds. The timer for them resets after gaining a new Wolffaith stack. After you've gained a Wolffaith stack and filled her forte up, the second enhanced heavy attack will be available to you, called Wolf's Claw. After performing the enhanced heavy attack again, you will gain the second Wolffaith stack. Now that her forte is full, and she has 2 Wolffaith stacks, Lupa's resonance skill changes to an enhanced resonance skill called Dance with the Wolf. You can use it by consuming her forte. And now, her enhanced resonance skill will be counted as liberation damage, dealing big PP damage instead of the normal resonance skill, which Lupa uses just to gain forte. And that finally brings us to the most interesting part of her kit, the resonance liberation. Lupa immediately deals huge PP damage as you cast her liberation, and immediately fills her forte gauge to the max. Now, a new resonance skill will now be available to you, called Foe Breaker. After casting Foe Breaker, Lupa will consume all Wolfflame stacks and enter a burning match point state. In this state, Lupa will gain Wolfflame stacks rapidly at a whopping 500% rate. Her normal resonance skill will not be available during this time, and an enhanced resonance skill will be available after you've gained 2 Wolffaith stacks, called Dance with the Wolf. Climax. This will be counted as liberation damage and will end her burning match point state. When her Dance with the Wolf climax ends, Lupa will stay in the field for 8 seconds. This is the time to switch her out, as she will be performing coordinated attacks. Also, casting Foe Breaker also makes Lupa enter the Pack Hunt state. This is where her team-wide buff enters the game. Pack Hunt gives 6% attack bonus and increases up to 18% with every intro skill cast. 2 intro skills are required to achieve the max buff. Not only that, for fusion teams, a 10% fusion damage bonus buff will be given to the resonators, and an additional 10% will be added if there are 3 fusion teammates in the team, making it 20% fusion damage bonus. But this fusion DMG buff is only available against boss enemies, not against everyday mob. Now, this is big for players like me who have a skill issue. Pack Hunt allows 3 automatic dodges, which makes this one of the best buffs in the game. Pack Hunt has an active duration of 35 seconds, in which you'll have to complete your rotations and cast 3 intro skills. For Lupa to gain an enhanced intro skill, like Shorekeeper, Lupa's enhanced intro skill also counts as liberation damage. That's not all. After using her liberation, Lupa also gains what is called Glory, where for every single fusion teammate, Lupa grants them 3% fusion, raise ignore, and it can stack up to 9%. If you have 3 fusion teammates, an additional 6% raise ignore is added, giving you a total of 15% fusion, raise ignore, boosting her teammates and her damage even further. Glory lasts for 35 seconds and is applied as soon as you use her liberation. Glory's duration is separate from Pack Hunt, but there shouldn't be any issues, as you can gain Pack Hunt immediately after her liberation by using Foe Breaker. That is not all the buffs she provides her teammates. After using Lupa's outro skill, she buffs the incoming resonator's fusion damage for 20% and basic attack for 25% for 14 seconds. This buff ends as soon as you switch to another resonator, and that is all for Lupa's team-wide buffing capabilities. Now, a little bit of her self-buffs. Lupa gains a 12% attack bonus for 8 seconds every time she performs one of the following actions: casting her normal resonance skill, using any enhanced heavy attacks, casting her liberation, casting her enhanced resonance skills. With that, you should now know everything about Lupa's kit. I hope at least. Now, let's move on to Lupa's weapons. As per the norm, Lupa's signature is her best in slot, followed by Ages of Harvest, Jinxi's weapon, followed by Verdant Summit, Jian's weapon, best F2P option, Lustrous Razor, standard 5-star weapon. 4 or 3 stars weapons are trash, but if you have nothing to use, you can use the 4-star gacha weapon, Waning Redshift. or the craftable 4-star Broadblade number 41. Keep in mind, Lupa can work with even a level 1 training sword. Her buffing capabilities won't be affected, but to get her to deal big PP damage, you need the 5-star standard weapon, Lustrous Razor, at the very least. Echo sets. Lupa's best in slot set is the new Flaming Clobprint set. It is custom made for Lupa, and she benefits from it greatly. Not only it buffs her personal fusion and liberation damage, it also gives a 15% fusion damage team-wide buff, further making Lupa a monster of buffs. Give Lupa the standard 43311 Echo setup. Lupa's 3 cost echoes depends on the weapon you're using. Give her 1 fusion damage bonus and 1 attack percent 3 cost echo if you're using her signature weapon. Otherwise, the usual double fusion damage bonus 3 cost echoes with every other weapon. For substats, focus on crit rate and crit damage, followed by liberation damage boost, followed by attack percent, and try to get 1 or 2 rolls of energy regen so she can easily keep up her liberation all the time. Forte Circuit. Focus on leveling up her liberation first and foremost, followed by her forte, followed by skill and intro, followed by normal attack. Please level up every trace as Lupa uses her entire kit. Teams. Lupa's best team would be a mono fusion team, as you can fully utilize her buffs, and the best mono fusion team would be Lupa, Brant, and Changli, as Lupa's outro will buff Brant's normal attacks, which is perfect for Brant, and Brant's outro will buff Changli's skill damage, which is perfect for Changli. And now, Changli will buff Lupa's liberation damage, which is perfect for Lupa. So as you can see, this is the premium and perfect team for Lupa, where everyone benefits from each other perfectly, utilizing each other's buffs to the maximum. But if you don't have Changli or Brant, you can also use Encore, as Encore also utilizes Lupa's buff perfectly, or even Chixia works with her. Mortefi can only utilize her fusion buff, not her basic attack buff, unless you're built differently, so he will work, just not as optimal as other options. Hypercarry, DPS, Lupa can work. You will need Shorekeeper for that, but keep in mind, Lupa is a sub-DPS. Her damage ceiling is lower than what you would expect from a dedicated DPS, like Tinalata or Cartwheel, or even Camellia. So playing her optimally, or playing her for fun, it all depends on you, as you're the one who pulled for her, and no one has any right to tell you otherwise. As for my final thoughts, should you pull for Lupa? Absolutely. She is a monster buffer, resolves your skill issue, and deals great damage by herself. Lupa is definitely worth your pulls, and how can you not pull for this smile? Anyways, this is Credit signing out. I hope this guide will help you out, and may you pull Lupa early. Please like and subscribe if this helped you. I will see you in the next video.